Hi, I'm Mrs. Bowl, your band teacher, and I'm going to show you how to put together your clarinet. First of all, we take the reed out of the package, and we make sure we only have one of them, and we notice that it's got a flat side and a side that's cut. We take both parts of the reed and we put it in our mouth. Then we take it out. Then we pick up the mouthpiece and the ligature. This is the ligature. It holds the reed on the instrument, and it has two screws, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And we have the mouthpiece. We put the ligature over the mouthpiece with the screws on the same side as the opening. Then we take the reed that we just got damp, right? And we put it underneath the ligature. We slide it down under the ligature, and we line it up so it fits just like a piece in the puzzle. And we pull this ligature down a little bit with our thumb, and we take the screws and righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, just so it's snug. And it will look like this. Then we take the piece that's called the barrel, and it looks kind of like a little barrel. The top end is smaller than the bottom end, and we put the mouthpiece and twist it into the small end of the barrel. We've got this, a mouthpiece and a barrel put together. We open our mouth. We put the pink part of our lip over our teeth. We put our top teeth on the top of the mouthpiece. We then close our lips around it and blow gently. Then a little faster. Perfect. Now you're going to try that. Bottom lip over your teeth, teeth on top. Very good. Now we're going to assemble the rest of the clarinet. We start with the bell. Looks like a bell. We call it the bell. We take the bottom joint, which is the largest joint, and we make sure that we're not grabbing tightly on any of the keys, but we take it and we twist the two pieces together. Around, and a twisty, and a twisty, and a twisty. You might need a grown-up to help you with this right at first. This is what we've got. The clarinet bottom two pieces assembled. Then we take the top piece of the clarinet. Looks a lot like the bottom, doesn't it? Except it has this little key right here called the bridge key. We're going to squeeze down. Yes, see, I'm squeezing on these keys with my fingers, and that little key lifts up right there. We want that little key to go over top of this key on the clarinet. We call it a bridge. So we're not going to twist this piece all the way around. We're just going to wiggle it back and forth with our fingers, holding this down. Wiggle, 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 so that those two bridge keys are lined up. See that? Right here. They're lined up. Very good. Now we take our barrel and mouthpiece and twist it. Twist it onto the top of the clarinet. You'll notice the reed is on the same side as the thumb hole. Then we're going to do the same thing we did before to make the sound. We take our right hand, there's a thumb rest back here, we put our thumb under it, and we put 3 fingers on the holes. You can hold the clarinet that way. Then you take your left hand, it helps sometimes to just get a hold of it here. Put your bottom lip over your teeth, put the mouthpiece on your lip, Bring your top teeth down on the mouthpiece. Bring your lips around it and blow gently. You don't want your cheeks to puff. You want them in, so you kind of smile. It's kind of a happy thing to do. And if you blow gently and have it in your mouth correctly, you'll get a lovely sound. That note's called G. Now, if you get some squeaks and honks, you might wonder what's wrong. Well, sometimes what happens is this part of the reed will get little chips out of it and it doesn't look so perfect. Well, then you need to put on a different reed because it won't play often and you'll get just a nasty squeak. And sometimes you'll put too much in your mouth. That's not a sound we want either. So make sure that your teeth are only part way down the mouthpiece and your lips are around it. Your bottom teeth is covered by your lip. And you've had your first clarinet lesson. You can play your first note. Now, for safety, you're going to undo the screws. Don't take them clear out because they only go in one direction and you'll have trouble the next time. You push this up a little bit and take your reed out and put it safely back in its reed case. Then you take off the ligature, put it somewhere where you won't step on it. Twisty, twisty the mouthpiece off. Put the ligature back on it. Tighten the screws just a little bit, righty-tighty. Place it in the case. Twist off the barrel, gently, gently. Put it in the case. Hold the top finger rings down and gently twist the clarinet apart in the center. Do not spin it all the way around. You don't want to break those bridge keys. And lay the small piece in the case. Come back to this piece. Hold your fingers over the holes and twist the barrel off. Put the barrel in the case. Put the large piece in the case. Now, close your case and make sure it is latched. And you've had your very first clarinet lesson.